Ireland braces for Éowyn on Friday, the most powerful storm in decades. Winds to near 200 km per hour are forecast. Friday will bring one of Ireland's most violent Atlantic storms in decades. Destructive winds, significant waves, and extremely low surface pressure are forecast as a bomb cyclone grazes into Western Europe. Storm Éowyn will bring winds of nearly 200 km per hour to the western coast of Ireland. Thanks to disruptions in the polar vortexes aloft, its deep southern lobe is emerging from Canada into the North Atlantic, allowing the explosive development of frontal waves and deep surface lows towards Western Europe. On Thursday night into Friday, a bomb cyclone Éowyn will be fast-moving across the North Atlantic while undergoing rapid intensification, with pressure falls of nearly 50 millibars in 24 hours. The storm will generate extreme hurricane-force winds and significant wave heights. Note: this live tracker post is regularly updated as the system evolves. The most recent update is always at the top section of the article. Feel free to bookmark the link and stay tuned. Status Red, wind warning, has been issued by Irish Meteorological Service Met Éireann for the country, as gale to storm force southerly winds becoming westerly will bring severe, damaging, and destructive gusts on Friday. A list of all active red warnings is seen below. Status Red, wind warning for Carlow, Kilkenny, Wexford, Cork, Kerry, Limerick, Waterford. Status Red, wind warning for Clare, Galway. Status Red, wind warning for Leitrim, Mayo, Sligo. Status Red, wind warning for Cavan, Monaghan, Dublin, Kildare, Louth, Longford, Louth, Meath, Offaly, Westmeath, Wicklow, Roscommon, Tipperary. Status Red, wind warning for Donegal. This is a high risk for dangerous weather conditions from early Friday morning and during the day for Ireland, Northern Ireland, and Scotland. Let's examine the details of the evolution of weather patterns that led to the development of the powerful storm Éowyn. Explosive development of Atlantic storm Éowyn, violent bomb cyclone heads for Ireland on Friday. As discussed earlier, the impact of the deep southern lobe of the polar vortex moving over North America will also drag Arctic air mass into the North Atlantic. On Thursday, a deep upper-level wave forms, leading to an explosive surface cyclogenesis following the interaction of frigid upper levels and warmer oceans. A deep cyclone rapidly forming at the surface is known as Bombogenesis*, which happens a few times yearly in the North Atlantic. Note: Bombogenesis is a meteorological term when the mid-latitude storm undergoes a rapid intensification with at least 24 millibars of central pressure drop in 24 hours. Storm Éowyn will be a bomb cyclone with the extreme intensification of its wind field and central pressure falls. The central pressure is forecast to drop from nearly 990 millibars on Thursday at 12 UTC to around 935 millibars when it reaches the West Irish coast on Friday at 6 UTC. This is a drop of more than 50 millibars in 18 to 24 hours. A rapidly deepening low-pressure system is forecast to track across Ireland to the northern UK Thursday night into Friday. It will continue deepening and expanding in size and effects while grazing towards the northeast into western Scotland Friday morning. Extreme pressure falls will lead to heavy precipitation and violent winds. Some snow will also be possible before the warmer air mass spreads from the southwest Friday early morning, with the highest chances and amounts over Scotland. The following forecast chart represents the position of the Éowyn on Thursday evening, left chart, and Friday morning, right chart. We can see a textbook frontal system with a sharp cold front moving through, followed by violent winds and maritime air mass in its wake. Extremely severe winds are expected to develop across Ireland, Northern Ireland, and Scotland. There is a high risk of destructive wind gusts and significant travel disruptions. A pressure this deep creates intense gradients, which leads to violent winds. Before reaching Western Europe, the most intense winds will be over the open Atlantic. Then, damaging severe winds will blast into the coastal areas and be violent in higher elevations. Peak wind gusts are likely to reach 150 to 180 km per hour, 90 to 110 miles per hour, potentially reaching 200 km per hour, 125 miles per hour, near the western coast of Ireland early Friday morning. High seas with significant wave heights are also expected. The extensive system will develop a high swell, pushing sea waves higher than 12 meters, 40 plus ft, along the coast of southwestern Ireland. On Friday, high waves will also affect the coasts of western and southern Ireland, southwestern England, western Scotland, Outer Hebrides, and northwestern France, Brittany. Conditions will gradually improve late Friday afternoon when the storm fully matures over the UK and begins weakening while moving towards the north. Over the weekend, additional storms are expected to form over the North Atlantic and reach Ireland and the UK on Sunday and Monday. Although less intense than Éowyn, they will bring severe winds across most of the Western Europe.